Hello there, it's Design back again for my third review of the excellent Exolon for the Amstrad CPC, made by Houston Games. The game was programmed by a guy called Raphael Gecko. He was a bit of a legend on the Amstrad scene. He did the excellent Equinox, Stormlord 2, Cybernoid, Exolon of course, many great games, fantastic graphics and sound. I think his biggest downfall is some of his games were just too difficult. However, we're going to prove that Exolon is the exception to the rule here. Now, Amstrad Action actually made this one of their master games, and quite rightly so. So let's have a look at her and see why this is such a good game. Now, this game is actually what I call a flick screen game, where it just flicks from one screen to the next. He later, on Stormlord and Stormlord 2 The Deliverance, actually showed us how to do really decent scrolling on the Amstrad. Absolutely amazing. Anyway, here we are on the main screen. As you can see, beautiful graphics, a fantastic little tune. I'll shut my face for a minute so you can have a listen. Okay, that's enough of that. I just set up my keys to my trusty Xbox controller. I haven't actually played this for a long time, but we'll see how we get on anyway. As you can see straight away, absolutely gorgeous graphics, massive main sprite for the character, brilliant explosions. We're off to a good start. Lovely little sound effects, from the explosions, the shooting, to the picking up of things. Here we go. Now, like I said earlier, like one of the biggest, baddest things about Gecko's games is they're extremely difficult. I mean, Stormlord and Cybernoid, should I say, absolutely incredibly difficult to try and complete without cheating. This game, however, what I like about this game is when you initially play it, you actually think it's quite difficult, but every time you play it, you get a little bit further, and to me, that's the sign of a great game, where it lets you progress a little bit at a time. Now, when I actually did my Amstrad Top 20, very difficult trying to decide what games to put in and what not to put in and what should hit number one. So at the end of this review I might be a bit biased, because Exolon was actually my number one game. God damn, you've got to say that it's incredibly difficult trying to narrate and play at the same time. It's yeah, anyway, these little tank things you can't actually blow up, you actually have to walk past them and then you get like a bonus. Okay, I was having trouble here. I predict impending death here. Yeah, there you go. Okay, this is a homing missile. You have to quickly blow that green radar thing up to stop the missile coming at you. Now, Exolon, as well as being for the Amstrad CPC, there's also a Spectrum version version and a Commodore 64. I have to say the Spectrum version looks brilliant, really, really good. It was also later ported to the Enterprise and the Amiga and Atari ST. Now, one thing worthy of saying here, it's not very often, perhaps that you'll probably never ever say it, is the Spectrum and Amstrad and Commodore 64 versions are probably better. Actually, they are better than the Amiga versions. By all accounts, the Amiga is incredibly difficult, and even though it's 16-bit graphics, I think it looks worse, I really do. But it's not very often you can say that about an Amiga, but there you go. I'm sure some Amiga fans will probably give me some stick now, but yeah. Okay, considering I haven't played this for a while, I seem to be progressing fairly well. Make a bit more ammo. Little teleporters there. Oh, bugger. Quick easy bonus points. I think altogether there's 125 screens, which I suppose equates to about 5 levels, and then it just repeats and goes around again. But I think it's slightly harder. It doesn't matter so much about landing on landmines here because we picked up the exoskeleton, so the mines aren't going to kill us. These green things, I hate them. I hate them with a passion, and the further you get into the game, I think you'll probably hate them as well. Only got a few lives left, so we'll see if we can make it to the end of the level. I have actually completed, well, when I was younger, I've completed this quite a few times, but I think it'd take a bit of practice for me to get back into the swing. I always took to myself. For me, this is a lesson in how to make games. It really is. I think the difficulty's just right. The sound's great, music's great, graphics brilliant, gameplay is fantastic. I think the difficulty's just right. It's just right, and that can't be said about its other games, unfortunately. Stormblood is absolutely fantastic, beautiful looking game, but it's just impossible. I don't think I know of anyone that's completed that game without cheating. Okay, end of the level, so we actually made it. Get a little bonus here. It's a bit like Golden Shot. Ding. 3000. Okay, on to the next sector. As you can see, the enemies start changing as you progress further into the game. These are like weird honeybees flying backwards. hoppity hoppity hop. Impending death. No. Yeah. Another worthy thing that should be mentioned about this game is that when you get to the edge of the screen, the enemies actually stop coming at you, which is nice. It's nothing worse when you play a game and it just comes from nowhere and kills you. Well, as usual, I'm running out of time. Doesn't really. YouTube sometimes let me have like long videos, and sometimes they say I have to split them up. And I really don't know what the problem is with me, but there you go. So I have to try to keep them to like 15 minutes or lower. So we're coming towards the sort of end now. So quick summary of Exolon. 1987 by Houston Software. Very good software. It's actually very rarely released any rubbish. Yeah, let's move on to the marks. Okay, excellent. What can I say about this game that hasn't been said? Graphics, very, very good. It's going to get a 9 out of 10 for me for graphics. Very hard. Didn't quite make the 10 for a few different reasons, but 9 out of 10 for me for graphics, really good. Music was pretty fabulous. Sound effects are really good. You can't complain about any of them. That's probably another 9 out of 10. Long-term appeal. I think this is one of those games that you'll just keep coming back and back and back until you've beaten it. I'm going to give it another 9. And my overall mark for Exolon. Like I say, this was my number 1 game of my top 20. And if my number 1 game doesn't get a 10, then I don't think anything will. So, overall, for Exolon, from Houston Software on the Amstrad CPC, that's a 10 out of 10. Absolutely fantastic game. Recommend that you play it. Really, really good. Like I say, it's my all-time number 1, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again. Bye bye.